So is it better to sell the gold or to pledge it?
Does not want to pay interest. He's not willing to pay interest. He does not want any. They can always repay the interest and get back their gold.
So after the process, do you instantly pay them or is there any waiting period?
Directly we do the KYC of the client, and after that we immediately transfer within 10 minutes.
So what is the difference from others?
People outside, they keep leverages in the purity, which we don't do.
So what about the market price? Do you opt for market price or the old rate?
Because the gold rate changes every day. It's a real time.
So why do people trust value gold?
People trust value gold mainly because
So are there any business targets for the achievers, like for the franchisee people?
there is no targets for the investors.
Who really want to a startup company or anything, just a business kind of
Yes,
thing.
yes.
Is this a good?
Mainly because there is no burden firstly on the investor.
Hi, hello, welcome to our channel. Today we have our guest, Director of Value Gold, Mr. Akhil Chanda. Namaste.
Namaste Andy, good evening.
So
How are you?
yeah, I'm good. Thank you. How are you?
I'm fine.
So what is this Value Gold? When did it started and what is the main purpose of it?
So Value Gold Private Limited started in 2023, where our purpose of our business is to offer the gold buying from the individuals in the market, and we provide the transparent testing process for all the gold, and our process is automated, and we have a customer friendly approach. And Value Gold is backed by the legacy of Cabs Gold since 1901. So we are already in the gold industry since 110 years.
Oh, wow.
So that's the kind of trust we have already built in the market. So this is to help the individuals find the right price for their gold assets. And I think what makes us unique in this process is that we have launched first of its kind mobile services van, where this van goes to the rural areas across Telangana and Andhra Pradesh, to provide the clients the gold buying services.
Okay.
This is
So
what.
actually, who benefits from Value Gold?
So Value Gold, that I think it benefits the customers who wants to meet their immediate financial requirements. So what we offer at Value Gold is two things. One is we help the clients release their pledged gold, and also we buy the gold.
Okay.
Yes, so these are the two services we provide here. So mainly these two things for pledged gold, it's people take pledge the gold for meeting their short-term financial requirements,
Yes.
where the clients have to pay the interests as well. So who is able to repay the interests, they should pledge their gold basically. So sometimes what happen here, people are not able to repay due to some burdens, and that's where we are. So we come in, we help the client, and we get the pledged gold released from the institutions or the banking institutions, and we buy the gold. And at the same time, who does not want to have any interest burden, and they want to just quickly have a immediate cash or immediate money for their gold asset, so that's where directly the buying of gold comes. So these are the two things what we provide.
So is it better to sell the gold or to pledge it?
I think it depends on the client's requirement. Suppose if the client is does not want to pay interest, he's not willing to pay interest, he does not want any burden of interest, so he can directly sell the gold. So directly he gets the best value for the gold. And about pledge, who wants to meet their short-term requirements or financially, but they do not actually want to sell the gold, they can always repay the interest and get back their gold. So that's so two different scenarios. It depends on the customer's requirement.
And what is the process?
So the process here is that the client can always walk into any of our Value Gold stores, and first initially we do the KYC of the client, and then our entire process is transparent. Our executive explains the client what is the process, how the testing will be done, and everything is informed well in advance. And then the process of the gold starts, the testing process.
So is there any processing fee for it?
Yes, we charge a 3% processing fee. That is to meet all our operational challenges to run the business basically. That's how we charge the 3%. Yes.
So how do you assess a gold jewelry?
So to assess the gold jewelry, what happens is we firstly we accept gold in all forms.
Yeah.
Let it be gold or silver. It can be 24 carat, 22,
Oh,
18 carat.
nice.
So we take rings or bangles or jewelry, and sometimes jewelry comes. We remove the stones, we remove the any kind of stones, and we give it back to the client. So we explain the client about the process, and it's always best to melt the gold
Okay.
because that's where you get the right purity of the gold. So these
Okay.
days in the market, what many people do is they do not melt the gold. They only do the XRF testing and they give the value.
Yes.
Actually,
Or
what
they
happens?
wait actually.
Yeah, they wait and they just directly do the XRF testing and give the value of the percentage of the gold. But that's actually incorrect. It's not the right way. The right way is to melt the gold, and you get the right purity of the gold after it is melted. In fact,
Okay.
so that's how we try to educate the client as well on the ethical way of doing it. And our process is very transparent, 100% transparent, and everything happens in front of the client. And yes, so this is what mainly it
So
is.
after the process, do you instantly pay them, or is there any waiting period for
No, there
it?
is no waiting at all. After the gold is tested, immediately within 10 minutes, we transfer the money to their account. So we don't do any cash transactions. So we do
Okay.
100% legal business, and directly we do the KYC of the client, and after that we immediately transfer within 10 minutes.
So
There
what is
is no
it?
waiting.
So what is the difference from others?
So what I can say is different from other is that, as I told you, we adopt the melting process and the purity, and we educate the client. And lot of people outside, they keep leverages in the purity, which we don't do. We just provide the purity as it is. Whatever is there is transparent. It's always in front of the client. Even the weighing, the weight of the jewelry or the gold they bring in, the purity, everything happens in front of their eyes. So it's complete transparent process. So that's how we are different from others. And of course, we have a complete automation process. Our clients are we have a customer friendly approach. That's how we have trained our executives in the first hand. After training only, we do all the launch of all the
Okay.
branches. Yes.
So what about the market price? Do you opt for market price or the old rate?
So we do not opt any old price. It's the rate we offer to the clients changes every day because the
Okay.
gold rate changes every day. So it changes. It's a real time. So what is the live price of the gold? We offer the best price compared to others in the market.
So what is a newly introduced concept called retail gold coins?
So that's the coins are basically, as we are backed by the legacy of Caps Gold. We are in the so Caps Gold is mainly into bullion and retail and wholesale of coins. So that is one service we provide to some clients who are looking for a gold or silver coins for gifting purpose, or we also provide some customizations for corporate orders. So that one we provide the best rate in the market. So
Okay.
that is one service we provide to the clients. So whoever is looking for any gold or silver coins, that way also we can help out.
So why do people trust value gold?
People trust Value Gold mainly because uh, we are a very old company. In fact, we Value Gold might be started in 2023, but ourselves, me Chanda Akhil and my brother Abhishek Chanda, we started this company. So we were part of Caps Gold legacy for a very long time. So me and my brother are fourth generation in our family business. So Value Gold is just another division of our Caps Gold, and where we want to create a transparency in the market for providing the best rate to the individuals in the market. Because since all these years we have been seeing all many malpractices happening in the
Yes.
market, where clients are not able to get the best value for their gold, not the right so there's a lot of manipulation basically. So this is where we came in, and to carry forward our family legacy, and at the same time providing the best for the client. So with that aim, I think we have started this.
So what do you want to say to the audience about value gold? How are you welcoming them?
Uh, I think what I would say is clients are always welcome. I mean, they can always walk into our store. Our executives are very friendly. They will explain you the process. it does not mean that you have to sell your gold only, you should come in. You can always come to us. We will explain you about the transparency of how the gold testing has to be done, and what is the process for doing it, what is the right market price for it. So based on that, we can educate the client
Oh.
as well. Yes.
Okay. Akhil Garu, now you're coming up with new ideas like Value Gold franchise. What do you want to say about it?
So, as a we Value Gold was started in 2023. So we started with 5 branches now, as of now, and also we have a mobile services van. And within this month, we are opening another 3 branches in Hyderabad. So we want to expand rapidly across Telangana and Andhra. So we are offering franchisee model for all the investors in the market out there. So anybody who's interested to to get into the gold buying industry, and to make the best rate of returns for their investments, so they can approach to Value Gold for the proposal.
Okay. So, what is the process to acquire a franchise?
So the process to acquire franchise is a simple process. They can always approach us, and meetings can be arranged. So we explain the client about the process of franchisee, what is the whole process, the set of guidelines to be followed, and everything. And then we place the agreements, whatever is discussed between us and the client, and then it goes to the to finalizing the location, and then training the team, providing the marketing support for the team there and everything, and launching. So this is how the process is basically.
So, what are the profits the client can expect through franchises?
So in this process, basically we are offering a very low investment, basically, because already we are running now with about 5 branches. Our model has been turned profitable and proven. So in this process, what we do is we are offering the client 40 lakhs, where they can set up, so they can just invest 40 lakhs.
Okay.
In this, 22.5 lakhs will be towards the franchisee deposit to meet the operational procedures, and the 17.5 lakhs will be spent towards the infrastructure, machinery, and all the branding in the store. So it's about 40 lakhs. So here the catch is that 22.5 lakhs is a refundable deposit,
Okay.
which the client keeps with us. That is for us to meet the operational.
It's just like a security deposit to hold the franchise.
It's not like a security deposit.
Okay.
It's a franchisee deposit.
Okay.
So this will be used for the working capital to buy the gold, because tomorrow you get lot of gold. Let us say 500 grams, 1000 grams. Somebody comes and wants to sell. So this will be utilized for that. And also here in this process, what happens is actually the franchisee only invests here.
Okay.
He is not the store will be run by company, where there is no burden of rent, salaries, maintenance, marketing, branding, nothing. He does not has to do anything.
Okay.
There is no targets also for
And
the
what is the
franchisee.
eligible criteria for them to have this franchise?
For the eligible criteria, it's mainly for somebody who's interested to get into the gold buying industry, where we are offering a 20% rate of return, and the capital return we are promising within 24 months.
Okay.
So this is a 2-year thing, and it's for young entrepreneurs who are looking to get into this industry. It is a very low risk, and it's completely operated by the company. There is no burden on the franchise, on the investor, and from end to end support will be provided. So basically, there's nothing the investor has to do. He just has to invest, and we will run it for them. Basically,
Okay,
it's simple as that.
Okay.
Yes.
So, what is the USP of Value Gold?
So I think the USP of our Value Gold would be the best rate what we provide to the clients in the market, and the transparent automation process we provide, and our customer friendly approach. Mainly, I think that's what I would say.
So, are there any business targets for the achievers, like for the franchise people?
There is no targets for the investors. So it's basically they have to invest. We are offering a 20% rate of return against 40 lakhs of investment, and in that 22.5 lakhs is refundable basically.
Okay, yeah.
Yes.
Do you provide any training for them?
Yes, we do provide training for the staff, and of course, beforehand getting starting the branch of the franchisee branch, we always educate the investor on what the process is. We explain them everything. Based on that, we run the things.
So where do you offering this franchisee things, like locations wise?
So location wise, that also will be handled by our company. We will only identify the location, and we will, in case if the investor proposes a location, our team will scout for it, and based on that, we will finalize the location,
Okay.
whichever is the best in the market.
Can franchises retain all the profits, or is it a share?
So, as per the revenue model, we are offering about 25% in the first year and second year to the franchisee. And the third and fourth year, we are offering 20%. And the fifth year and onwards, it's 18%.
Okay, so who really want to start a startup company or anything, just a business kind of
Yes,
thing?
yes.
Is this a good?
Yes, definitely it's very good because mainly because there is no burden firstly on the investor, and for him it's that there is no targets here, and we are providing complete back to back support from end to end, and the operation, the marketing, the branding, and everything is provided by us. Even the salaries, rent, everything is taken care of us. And also the one thing relief for for the investor would be whatever the business we are doing is completely insured. So
Okay.
that is also one safety feature for the client. So he just has to invest and sit back and just enjoy the revenue he'll be getting. So this is what I think I'll say.
So is
Yeah.
there any eligibility criteria or requirement of the franchise to get this franchise?
There is no eligibility as such. It is we look for somebody who's a young entrepreneur and somebody with a low investment. About 40 lakhs
Yes,
is a
40
very low
lakhs.
investment. So somebody wants to who has this kind of capital to invest. So this is a very good opportunity for them because there is no burden on it, and we are offering a very good rate of return,
Yes.
about 20%, and the capital return is within 24 months. So
And
that's a very good proposal,
it's
basically.
actually a great idea. Whoever wants to invest with the low investments,
Yes, yes,
and that
yes.
too, you already said it's like 110 years of legacy.
Yes,
So
yes,
we can
yes,
trust
yes.
on you very easily.
Yes, yes. And we are also by end of 2026, we are planning to expand to around 100 branches in the next one
Wow.
and a half years. So we are rapidly planning to expand. So any investor looking to be in this journey to make best use of this can join us in
Yes.
this.
Thank you.
This
Thank
is
you
yeah.
so much,
Yes. Thank you.
Akhil Garu. Thanks a
Thank you.
lot.